Hello guys, my name is Shobna Tiwari. I'm from class 10. Now I'm telling about you plant physiology. Plant physiology is the branch of botany which deals with a plant life and their function of cell, tissues, organs, and a complete plant. In this plant physiology, there are two kinds of process. First one is biochemical process. Biochemical process is also known as a metabolic process. Second one is physical process. In physical process, there are of three types: absorption of root, ascent of sap, and transpiration. In biochemical process there are of four types, and four types are respiration, growth, development, and photosynthesis. Jagdish Chandra Bose is the father of plant physiology in India, and Stephen Hales is the father of plant physiology in all over world. General terms related to a movement of water. First one is diffusion. So what is diffusion? Movement of gases or solutes from the higher concentration to of region of lower concentration is called diffusion. No energy expenditure. It is very slow process. It is obvious in gases and liquids rather than solids. CO2 from atmosphere to leaf is photosynthesis, and water vapor from leaf to atmosphere is called transpiration. These two processes is only occur in diffusion. Now, diffusion pressure. The pressure exerted by the tendency of particle to diffuse from the higher concentration to lower concentration. There are four types of diffusion pressure: concentration gradients, permeability of membrane, the ability of membrane to allow passage of gases, liquids, and solids through it's called permeability of membrane. On the basis of permeability of membrane, there are of four types: permeable membrane. Example, cellulosic cell wall. It is found in plants. Impermeable membrane, suberized cell wall. It is found in Sabrican leaves. Semi-permeable membrane. It stops solutes, not solvents. Parchment paper, egg membrane. Example, plasma membrane. Now we can discuss about tonicity. What is tonicity? The relative concentration of solution that determines the water movement is called tonicity. Now, tonicity are of three types, that are isotonic, hypotonic, hypertonic. Isotonic, if the concentration of water molecules and solutes in cell saps and outer membrane is in same is called isotonic solution. Hypotonic, if the concentration of cell sap is higher and outer membrane is lower, it's called hypotonic solution. And hypertonic, the cell sap's concentration is lower and outer membrane concentration is higher, it's called hypertonic solution. Now we can discuss about osmosis. Now we can discuss about osmosis. What is osmosis? It is described by knowledge. It is the special type of diffusion that occurs through semi-permeable membrane. It is a movement of solvents that occurs through the semi-permeable membrane to the lower concentration to higher concentration. In the biological term, solvents typically water, but the osmosis always occur in other liquids and gases. There are two types of osmosis: endosmosis, exosmosis. Movement of water in cells when cells are placed in a hypotonic solution is called endosmosis. Exosmosis, movement of water in cells when cells are placed in hypotonic solution, it's called